Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, this is your first time watching, my name is A.Nicole. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So in today's video, we are going to go ahead and try out some products that I received in my June monthly subscription boxes, which this month I got Boxy Luxe and I got Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. So we're going to go ahead and try out some of the products that I received. So the first thing, I'm going to try these brushes. I already did powder, so I don't really have a need for this right now because I already did my face, I did my brows. So we're basically doing eyeshadow, cheeks, and I did not receive Lip Monthly yet, so I don't have a lip product. So I will go ahead and pick one out. One thing I can't decide is whether I want to use my Tarte or the Laura Geller, but I want to use this Pacifica blush and highlight duo. So I think I'm going to skip the Laura Geller for now because this also has a blush and highlight in it. So I want to try it like all together. So we'll go ahead and use the Tarte Pro Palette, which I was super excited to get. So again, I did some swatches and this is in the Boxy Luxe video. So I can tie that up above if I remember. I seem to always forget and then I remember after people already watched the video, so my bad. I'll try to be better at that. And then I have these three brushes here. One says it's a concealer brush, one says it is an eyeshadow brush, and one says it's a highlighter brush. We're going to go ahead and use this highlighter brush as our crease brush today. So I guess we're starting off with eyes. I should say that, right? So this is like a very nude palette, but it also has, some deep colors in it too. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off with, let's go ahead and start out with Innocent, which is this brown shade right here. These brushes are super soft. It's not really doing much, so I may mix in the shade next to it called Whimsy, just to add some more definition in the eye socket or the crease, whichever you prefer to say. I definitely liked Whimsy, which is the one next to it, better as a transition shade, but mixed together, they work out pretty well. So I obviously don't have a brush for the outer corner. I really need to wash my brushes really bad again. I have so many, but it seems like they're always dirty. All right. So I think I can't decide. We'll go ahead. I can't decide between the red and the green, so I can't decide between this row and this row. But I'm definitely going to use a row straight across because the colors go together in like the color scheme with the way I usually do my eye makeup. So I think I'm going to do the bottom row. So I'm going to go in with this black. It's called Punk on the outer corner. Alright, I'm going to take the same brush I did the crease with and just kind of blend this a little bit. So next I'm going to put edgy. You know what? No, I'm going to put bold on the lid and then mix edgy on top. Let me use this just regular old eyeshadow brush to do that. And I definitely just went into edgy, so we're just going with edgy. This looks way darker on the lid than it does in the pan. I think I'm going to add some of this Vamp too, just to darken it a little bit. Because we use black on the outer corner. And then I'm going to take some more of the Innocent and just kind of blend the upper portion of the lid a little bit. It's super dark right now.
Just a little above the crease.
I just wanted to give it a little bit of a softer edge. So I'm just going to go back in with Punk on the outer corner again, just to darken it up a little more. So now I'm going to take what they said is a concealer brush for, it's supposed to, I guess, be for like a cut crease. Which I could actually do that. I'm not going to. Okay, and I'm going to take this Trendy, which is like this dark green that has a little bit of a tint to it, and put that on top. Okay, so I'm only taking this 3/4 of the way over. I think the light helps a little bit so that you can see like the detail in the colors. Because I want that black to show. Let's go ahead. And then I'm making sure I only put it on the lid. Sometimes using brushes for something that they're not intended for works, and sometimes it doesn't. In this instance, it doesn't really work. Like, it's applying the product, but at the same time, like, it's not really picking it up so that it gets on as easily as it can. So I'm going to find a liner brush to repeat that color scheme on the bottom lash line. Alright, so I'm going to use my Lavish liner brush to just put the same colors on the lower lash line to make it match. And honestly, this Punk shade would be, it's like the perfect shade if you want to do like an eyeshadow eyeliner look. It's nice and pretty and it's easy to work with. You see how easily I'm putting that on the lower lash line.
Edgy.
And then I'm just going to color switch that off, and I'm going to put the green over top of that. So for inner corner, I think, I can't decide which one of these I like best. I think I'm gonna go with Glam just because it's the most neutral out of the three. This one here. Okay, so now for cheeks. Well, no, let's finish that. So I have this Araceli, I think that's how you say it, Araceli Ojos Perfectos liquid eyeliner, and it's in the shade Coffee, which is a brown shade, but when I swatched it on my hand it looked black. Either way, I used both black and brown on my eyes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and line my eyes with this. You can definitely tell that it's brown on top of this, but it's very easy to work with, and I messed up a little bit. I love the tip on this, like it's super thin. And it's super bendy, and I just got it all over my hand. So it's like easy to like work along the curve of the eyelid. All right, and then I got that from Ipsy, and then I got this from BoxyCharm. This is Lily Lashes Triple X Mascara, and it's one of the items I picked. So hopefully it's good. There's the applicator, just like a standard wand. This is a very easy formula to apply. The wand honestly wasn't that hard to work with. Sometimes with those longer bristles, it's hard for me to get in with the lower lashes. It was a little harder, but it went on really easy. So I didn't have any mess ups like I usually do. All right, so eyes are done. So now let's move on to cheeks. So again, we're using the Pacifica blush and highlight palette. And then when I recorded, I didn't notice that there's a mirror on the back of this, which I think is really cute. So my brush set didn't have a blush and highlight, so this is a contour brush. I'm going to use this for highlight, but I'm going to use, that looks a little too big. Let's go ahead and use this Farrah brushes. No, let's not use that because it's too flat. This one's better. We'll use this NYX. This is 05. And the shade of this blush is, I think, Cherry Spirits. It's definitely darker than I thought it was going to be. So let me just grab a different kind of brush to try to blend this out more. It's definitely way darker than I thought it was going to be, but it blended out pretty well. So I'm not going to be upset. I'm not applying anymore. If it's uneven, it's uneven. I'm just going to go with it. Now for highlight, that's an eye blending brush. I'm just going to use this straight brush right here. This is also from Farrah brushes. think I applied my blush a little too high, but it's okay. That's that. So pretty easy formula to work with. It blends pretty well. It works much better with like a fluffier brush than it does with the more stiff brush. I think that's all blushes, but I like the formula. I don't like that it has a little bit of a shimmer in it, but it's not like overpowering, so I can live with it. The last thing I had that I can use are these Biography Lip Pencils. So I have them in 2 different shades. Only one of them ever wants to come out. So I have Rosewood, and then I have Pouty. So one is like a really nude and the other one's a little darker, I think. Since I went with the dark eyeshadow, I'm going to go with the nude lip. And it's just a pencil, so it's not like a crayon or anything like that. So I don't want to put this all over my lips, I think. Let's see. Okay, guys. So I was literally on lips. And then my camera was like, yeah, no, I'm dead. So I'm going to finish this on my phone. I apologize for the inconsistency. I feel like I look ridiculous. This blush is way too dark for me. But we were on lips, and I'm just going to try to outline my lips with this lip pencil. I think it's a little too thin for me to cover my lips in it, but let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so it's definitely a little too drying for me to put on my lips, the whole lip. So I'm just going to dip back into the Hades because I think it's the shade that's going to match the closest. That's right here. And it's a little bit more pink than I thought it was. So we're just going to fill in the rest of the lip with this. And you can barely even see it. I like it matches my lips perfectly. This is more orange. It's okay. All right. I'm really not big on lip pencils. I like just using the lipstick. I don't see a problem with that. Right at the box. All right, so this is the look. I'm just gonna use my all-nighter setting spray quick. So all in all, I really enjoyed all of the products that I used today from the subscription boxes. So I will definitely be using them again. The blush is a little dark, so I just need to not be as heavy-handed when I put it on so that my cheeks don't look like this. But that's all I have for this video. So if you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with new videos. You can feel free to share it with your friends or drop a comment down below if you have any suggestions for any products that you think I should try out. I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Bye now.